For My People, for Dr. Margaret Taylor Goss Burroughs. Her hands were always moving, always so moving, inked up, blacker than her coffee-creamed skin. She cut images backwards into linoleum blocks, chasing the interplay of light and dark, dark and light, one depending upon the other in those always pushing hands upon hands that made art for my people. My people, she said, my people, my 12 million black voices people, kitchenette people peeling wallpaper like skin, newsprint peeling a wall's weak defense against brutal Chicago cold. She knew what Richard Wright knew, what soft-skinned Southern black and brown faces knew, kitchenette servitude within a tenement's crazy bugging out tilt. For the little people, she said, my people. She made art that stared back and gushed truths only the ancestors knew. Before, so long before black was beautiful, her hands cut a halo around a black Madonna and her veiled nappy head, throned her among a wallpaper of extravagant stars, stars that could dazzle and spark even the most fragile kitchenette walls, walls that held even the most fragile suns, the ones with only a mean manger of straw to lay upon. Her hands cut a different truth, of black and white, dark and light, cut the truth of how those tones could not exist apart, cut a Madonna's shaded face steady and luminous above a baby Christ, a light in her lap, lit by her shade, moved by her shadow to be ever more bright. All of her life, her hands moved by her people, moved them to believe they were not captive to the rotten walls that slumlords had fashioned into traps. She cut their precious, sacred lives backwards into blocks, inked them up, and handed them out, shouting to gray-toned Midwest skies, my people have a story, and I will print it for the stars. Before black was beautiful, she kept a nappy haloed head, a natural she called it, all the kids she taught, their mamas and daddies, whispering behind her back. In Mexico, she relaxed the hot impulse to sacrifice her scalp to chemical lords and learned to cut backwards into linoleum blocks, to see the light for the dark in inked images where black and white do not settle into separate spaces, instead engage in endless play. A picture is worth 1,000, 12 million, a lifetime, endless lifetimes of doing something, always something. There is always something, always 12 million lives and beyond, lives always doing, ground into soil, into wind, into light, into a place, a black Madonna's lap, a kitchenette wall, not waiting to be saved, just moving hands, doing, until those hands leave their bodies, raised up to the truth of a story she cut blocks and rolled ink and pressed plain paper just to tell.